Hello, good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, depending on where you're located. My name is Matt Modi. I'm a content producer and betting analyst for OddsJam, and I'm just coming to you live this beautiful Thursday, whatever time of day it is for you. And I'm going to be placing some live bets, talking positive EV betting strategy, talking about the OddsJam free bet tracker that now auto grades your bets, all that good stuff coming to you live on this again, Thursday, February 17th. Beautiful day. Again, my name is Matt Modi. I'm with OddsJam. And before I get started, I just want to make sure that people understand the value of being signed up at every sportsbook that you have available. It's the easiest way to be a profitable sports bettor is just to be signed up. So make sure to take a look at the links in the description. See if there's a sportsbook that's legal in your state, that you're not signed up with, and go ahead and sign up using those links. All those books have a pretty generous sign up bonus, nice risk free bet, and we have some content out there to tell you how to place this risk free bet. So again, I cannot stress it enough. You need to be signed up at every sports book you have available. And that's it for my beginning preamble. So now let's share my screen and get into some bets. So, all right, my screen is up. All right. So yesterday I had a pretty good day. I've had a great week so far. I am up. That's scary, ominous number. Let me zoom in a little bit more. I'm up $666. Hopefully that is not a weird sign of things to go poorly. After being down 326 last week, I've already doubled how much I was down by last week. So great start to the week so far. My bets of the day have done well. My player props have done well. All that good stuff. Been going really well. So all right, yeah, that's all I got. Let's get into it. That's no good. Let's see. Let me just go back. Yikes. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. Weird problem with my internet. As you can see, the plus EV page is showing up. That was a little scary. Sorry about that. Anyways, all right, so let's get into it. So as you can see here, this is the OddsJam positive EV page. What we have on the far left here is the percent of positive expected value. Obviously, the higher that number there, the better. The important thing to understand is how that number works is I have to use it in terms of $100. So let's say that the play is on player over points. I don't even know who that is, a hockey player, over 1.5. So if I placed $100 on this bet at plus 150, in this game was simulated 100,000 zillion million times, I would expect to make $10.16 on that bet over time, just the law of large numbers. Obviously, for this game, if I bet this play, which is about a $70 play for me, if it doesn't hit, I lose the $70. If it does hit, I make about 150, something like that, a little less than that, or I profit about $80, something like that. But the goal here is to stack positive expected value bets on top of each other. So over time, your profit will actually be close to what these percentages are. Other than that, I mean, the date is just when the game is played. Event is what the event is. So what the game is. Books shows you where you're getting the positive expected value. The OddsJam perfect line is incredibly important to note. It's the sharpest line out there. This is how we base everything, whether it's positive expected value or not. So the over, which is what we are betting, is priced at plus 111. The under is priced at plus 151. So what we want to do here is calculate the market width. And all you do for a plus and a minus is just subtract those two numbers. So in this case, the market width would be 40 cents. And that makes it a play. So for player props, I generally have a limit of 40 cents in market width. For a game prop, that limit is 25 cents. So I won't bet anything above that amount. Anything below that amount is fair game. The only other thing to note is when there's two minuses, like this one right here, CJ McCollum rebounds, minus 115 each way, you add those together. So in this case, the market width would be 30 cents as opposed to 0 cents. And then the last thing I have as far as betting strategy is anything for a player prop. I don't bet anything below 5%. Player props are just a little more variance involved with them. higher highs, lower lows. So a way that I found to kind of limit that variance and consistently stay in the green betting on player props, just bet them above 5%. So we have a ton of options here. Sometimes I'll make that even 6% or 7%, depending on the options, just so I'm not just totally unloading my bank account with all my funds. But let's get into it. Let's start placing bets. So this one's still here. 40 cents in market with. This one's a play. We actually just added hockey player props, which is very exciting. A lot of people were requesting it, so we added it. The game is with New York Rangers versus Detroit Red Wings. I'm not a huge hockey guy, but I don't care. I just trust the math. So I need to go player props. And this was total points. It was this jabroni. And the odds changed, unfortunately. Oh, that's power play points. Just kidding. Here we go. Plus 150. It was a $70 bet. Making sure everything's right. Artemi Panarin over 1.5 total points. Perfect. Plus 150. $70 bet. I forgot to log in. That's really embarrassing. Logged in. Let's just wait for this to load. Location confirmed. Place bet. All right, and we're good to go. All right, so let me, go back, add this to my bet tracker. So the bet tracker is a great feature that's completely free. It auto grades your bets every 6 hours, which is just incredible. So for me, being on the East Coast, I'm in Virginia. I bet all these late night games. This one's not bad. 7 p.m. is not bad, but I bet West Coast games that start at like 10:30 and I'm in bed before they even tip off. Now I don't have to wake up and immediately go to my bet tracker and manually grade them. Does it itself. It's amazing. So here's another bet. Looks like it's over 8.5 rebounds. Mason Plumlee, 33 cents in market with. So this one's a play. This one is not, because what is that? 49 cents in market with. So that one's not a play. This one is, again, on Caesars. So it's plus 100. Looks like it's a $75 play. So I need to go to basketball. And it was Mason Plumlee, who was on the Hornets. Rebounds over 8.5 plus 100. Perfect. $75 play. Good to go. That is my second bet for the live stream. So one thing that I really like doing in these live streams, or why I like doing them, I should say, is because it shows that all you really need to do is spend 10, 15, 20 minutes, and you can lock in 8 to 12 to 15 bets. So you don't need to be on the OddsJam plus EV page, refreshing all day, finding sharp bets. You just need to dedicate 10, 15, 20 minutes. More like 10, because I spent the first 5 just rambling. So it's nice. It shows that you don't need to dedicate a lot of time. Anyways, looks like there's a play here on Luka under 9.5 rebounds. Minus 105 on BetMGM. That is 34 cents in market with. So let me log into BetMGM, and that is another $75 play. And it was on Luka. I don't love fading Luka because Luka's great, but I do trust the math. That's what I love, math. So here we go. Basketball. Oh, it's already up. NBA, that was Luka. Player props, rebounds, not Brunson. Under minus 105, perfect. 75, place bet. And we're good to go. So that's the third bet that we placed since I've been doing this. 75. Got to make sure you add it to your tracker. And I'll refresh it. I always refresh because the lines can change so quickly, so you're always getting the most up-to-date odds. So here's a play. This one actually is close to a mixed slam. It's only 14 cents in market with. So let me see if I can get this, because we've had some issues with PointsBet. They change their lines so quickly. So the important thing to note here with market with 15 and below, in terms of cents market with when it has 15 cents and below, that's a really tight market. So if you're still getting plus EV, that's incredibly important. So let's see if I can still get it. The play was over 213 minus 1.5. So it's no longer a play. The over at now is at 214 minus 110. So like I said, PointsBet changes their lines so quickly. They're one of the sharper books. All good. This will eventually go away. All right. This is a play. Looks like, what's that? 24 cents in market with, again, on BetMGM, UTSA plus 2.5. Games at 8 p.m. This is a $65 play. So let's go back. College basketball. And I'm just going to go ahead and control UTSA. plus 2.5, $65 play. Perfect. Go ahead and lock that in. Hopefully my math has been right on all these market widths. It'd be really embarrassing if I just got it wrong in my head, but 27, this one's not a play. Let's see if there's any more player props. So this one is a play. Looks like it's Seth Curry over 25.5 points, rebounds, assists. Looks like that's 32 cents in market width. So this one's a play. After I lock in this Seth Curry one, I will unfilter player props so I can just look at the game props since we're getting below 5%. All right, so it's $50 over PRA. So let me go to NBA. Seth Curry, new Brooklyn net, just traded from my Philadelphia 76ers. Over 25.5 should be minus 105. $50 play. Perfect. Locked in. I actually think there might have been one more player prop, so I'll go ahead and lock that one in. And then I'll go ahead and unfilter those. And here we go. Joel Embiid, over 4.5 assists. 34 cent market width, so that one's a play. This is another $50 play. Backing my guy Embiid, no problems there. He's actually been playing very well recently, specifically with assists, so I love this play. $50 play, place bet. Perfect. So what's that? Place like 5 bets, I think, so far. I can go confirm in my bet tracker. So since I started with the hockey one. Let's just wait for this bad boy to load. Sometimes you need to refresh it. That's all right. All right. So I've placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 since I started doing this. And it's been 12 minutes since I started the live stream, probably 7 minutes since I've been placing bets. So just shows how quickly you can get them in. So I'll go ahead and limit myself. Make sure I abide by the 25-cent rule. So I already locked in this one. This is 24. This is not a play. This is not a play. What's that, 22? This one is a play. So Oregon State plus 24.5. Wow. Didn't they just go make a huge run in the tournament last year? $60 play. I need to go to college. And it is Oregon State. Plus 24.5. I mean, Arizona's a powerhouse, so it makes sense. It's just funny. $60. A lot of BetMGM, but that's all right because they're my most profitable sports book. And add it to my bet tracker, $60. This is another play. What's that, 21 cents? Looks like the play is on Denver minus 1.5 against Omaha. So go ahead and add this one. Denver minus 1.5. I think it was what, $50, $55. Place bet. A lot of bets here. There's a ton of options. Some pretty high percent plus EV, which is nice. I'll go ahead and refresh this again. And let's see. Locked it in. 16 cents. This is great. Close to a mixed slam, but not quite. So I'll go ahead and put 50. What's it? Portland money line or San Diego money line versus Portland. Plus 120. It is $50 play. Place bet. Add it to my bet tracker. San Diego plus 120. Refresh. Holy crap. 15 cents, 10%. First half money line plus 115. This I'll go ahead and put $100 on if I can get it. First half money line plus 115. Wow. Great play. That's why you got to refresh. Let me just make sure I got it right. Plus 115. San Diego first half money line. It's 21 cents in market width. So it's just a $95 play. It was 2 minuses. That's all right. Close to a mixed slam. Okay, and I'll do, excuse me, one more refresh. And I'll lock this one. This will be my last play of the day. 25 cents in market width. CSU Bakersfield plus 7.5. $80 play. Tons of exposure here on BetMGM, which again is totally fine because they're one of my most profitable sports books. Let's see. Riverside. Yeah. Let's see. UC. If I can find it this way. Whoops. maybe I don't. Oh, here it is. CS Bakerfield. That's weird. Riverside didn't pop up. So let me make sure I got the play right. CSU Bakersfield plus 7.5, minus 110, $85. Perfect. Excuse me. All right. And this is, oh, I don't have the funds. I'll just put a $70 on it since I have so much in BetMGM. I don't want to add more. So perfect. And I'll add this to my bet tracker. 70. And that's it. So I've been live for just over 15 minutes and I have placed a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total bets in 15 minutes for doing this. So hopefully that shows you that you don't need to be refreshing the page all day to find value. You just got to dedicate 15 minutes, sometimes less, to lock in enough bets to profit. So I'll track to see how I've been doing with these. So far, like I said, I've had a great week, up $666. Again, I'm hoping that's not a bad omen. And again, I'll just leave you with the same thought at the beginning. Make sure you're signed up for every sportsbook that's available to you. It's incredibly important. The reason why I was able to find so many positive expected value plays is just because I'm signed up. So check out the links in the description. Sign up where you're not. It's incredibly important. Other than that, that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching and have a good one.